The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Let's take you back to a glorious time when you didn't know what Olive Garden was. This clip went viral on TikTok in the last couple days, and it's just hilarious. It's a news anchor team talking about the new restaurant, Olive Garden.
It's called the Olive Garden. It's a new Italian restaurant, and it is so popular that ever since it opened, which was about 1 month ago, they have had 45-minute waits at lunch and dinner. I mean, people are just going in droves to this place. Now, there's a big parking lot outside. It's a very convenient suburban restaurant. And when you go in, you see what they're going for, which is they call kind of an Italian garden setting.
It is a very open space. It seats a lot of people, over 300 people, and they do have a kind of an Italian decor. They have some murals on the wall like this. They have some umbrellas on the tables that feel like an Italian courtyard.
And what it says is you can get those breadsticks and salad complimentary with the entrees.
All you can eat.
All you can eat. Mm-hmm. Now, there's what they call the tour of Italy. If you'd like to try a number of different things, it include a grilled chicken parmesan, a fettuccine alfredo, and lasagna. Ooh. When you put that together with the salad and the breadsticks, we are talking a huge, and the salad is bottomless. You can keep getting more and more and more. It's great.
It must have been a slow news day to report about people going to a restaurant. Like,
well, people do that today.
You're not going to believe this.
They do that today with a lot of things on the
People
news.
reading here.
Listen, it was a big deal. When Olive Garden opened in 88, 45-minute waits to get into Olive Garden back then.
I feel like that's pretty normal. You're going to another 30, 40. It wasn't like people have been outside for 7 hours trying to eat dinner. Like, I get it, but holy crap, you just did a commercial.
It's amazing.
You won't believe this. Look at this menu item that's big.
Think about, though, the first time you heard the endless breadsticks and salad at a restaurant.
I always got the Alfredo sauce dip.
Oh,
the breadsticks.
It's glorious.
Listen, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it.
It's so good.
I'm not messing around.
You ever go in there and just get that, though? You're trying to get that. Like, that's your meal.
I always get the zuppa and the Alfredo and the breadsticks and then the salad for sure. Faux show.
What's the zuppa?
The zuppa toscano. I like that soup.
Oh. I know. I just go right for the pasta.
It's like the creamy sausagey one.
Yeah.
Ooh. You know what I always wanted, though, at Olive Garden? Always.
Which is funny. Now you're saying it's been open 35 years and you haven't gotten it yet?
It's never happened because it's impossible.
Uh-huh.
In the decor at every Olive Garden, they have an area that looks like a balcony with a table up there.
Sure.
And I've always wanted to sit at that table. And when I was a child, I thought it was reserved for special things like proms because people used limos to get. I was like, oh my God. Every time I saw somebody in a limo, I'm like, it's Britney Spears. I know it. But
she's going to get that table?
Every time. I always thought that it was just reserved for somebody really special. And I always wanted to sit up there.
Well, today's your lucky day, Kenzie. I have a manager of the Olive Garden on the phone, the local Olive Garden, and they're going to make your dreams come true.
I would lose my mind. I also then realized later I'd probably get really bad service because it's probably a bitch to get up there. But
well, I don't even know. How do they get up there? Is there a possible way to get up?
There has to be because what if something falls? How are you going to pick it up?
I mean, I think they built that with the structure of the Olive Garden, and there's no staircase to get up there.
They're never dusting anything up there?
Never.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
I don't know.
You got to clean it.
If we have an Olive Garden, someone that is a manager or someone that works in an Olive Garden.
For the love of God, if you have ever been part of an Olive Garden, you have the answer to this question. If you can get up there, I will pay you. I want to be up there so bad. I want to know if people go up there. I want to know if they have to clean it. I have wondered about that balcony for 28 years.
Please, the phone lines are open at 312-591-8300.
Unfortunately, they're wide open. No managers are calling.
All 10 lines are wide open.
I'm so bummed out. I want to be up there. Have you ever seen somebody up there? Has anyone ever seen somebody on that balcony?
It's a glorious, special place. So if you
That's all I want.
If you currently work at an Olive Garden or you have worked at one, answer the question. That's part one. Part two is, can you get Kenzie into that table if you work at one right now, even if it's after hours, or you want to go when people are there so they can see you up there?
Well, I would like to be seen up there, but
also don't want to go to an Olive Garden after hours.
Well, yeah, but I want to eat up there. I want to have the whole experience.
It's like a fantasy going in the Olive Garden at it's closed.
I want to get a glass of wine and like you know when you're on vacation, you have a balcony, you put your hands on the thing and you look over?
Yes.
I want to treat it like my hotel balcony. I want to look at stuff and point it out like it's a view.
It's your Instagram picture, your profile picture being like on the veranda.
Yeah,
at Olive Garden.
I will change that to my profile picture. Us up there.
People have these like in Italy. Well, really there. But then again, if you're there, you're like family. So I would love it. We'll give you some time here.
Your family's allowed to go on your balcony. I want to know why I can't go.
Listen, I'm going to play All American Rejects. We're going to move on if we can't find somebody from Olive Garden after this. It works there or worked there, and let us know. Can you get up there, and can we get up there?
I would do anything.
Be careful.
Nope.
No? Okay. All right. Olive Garden employees or former employees, please check in at 312-591-8300. We need to talk to you. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
All right, if you missed the key word for the golden ticket, we'll give it to you in just about 60 seconds after we talk to Mike. So we're talking about Olive Garden. There was a commercial that's gone viral, this newscast actually, talking about the opening of Olive Garden in 88 and how fantastic it was. And Kenzie brought up that table they have in the sky. Now, apparently we've heard from a lot of people they don't have that at every Olive Garden restaurant. That table in the sky that's on a veranda that looks amazing that no one ever sits at. But Mike worked at an Olive Garden. Mike, ahoy, welcome in.
How you doing, guys? Good morning.
Good. So you know what we're talking about, that table? Which one did you work at, by the way?
I did work in the one by Spring Hill Mall out in Carpentersville.
Yep. So did it have that? Did yours have that thing in the sky, that table up there that Kenzie wants to sit in?
No, we didn't have anything like that. I mean, we did have one separate room for a big party table, but that was it. Other than that, it was just a bar with, like a vineyard setting, kind of.
But you know what we're talking about, right? You've seen those at other Olive Gardens since you were an employee?
Yes, I do know what you're talking
So you
about.
went to like the fake Olive Garden when they started cheaping out.
Pretty much.
Now, do you know, if you ever were in those other Olive Gardens since you were an employee, how do you get up to that table? Was there an elevator? Was there a fantastic staircase?
The one that I trained at, I believe, had a spiral staircase up to it.
Oh, that makes it more exciting.
And that adds a lot to the ambiance.
I love spiral staircases.
Yeah.
I love spiral staircases.
Oh.
If I'm going to get upstairs, that's how I want to do it.
You got to find that one then.
Damn it.
Now,
And I do have to say, I used to sneak breadsticks and Alfredo sauce on the side station all the time when I was working.
Hell yeah, I do it
Wait,
right.
you didn't just dunk it and eat it while other people's off the plates, right?
No. I had good friends of mine that were cooks that would slide me a tray of Alfredo sauce here and there.
As I should have done limited, okay? You could have one,
Yeah.
you know?
At the end of the day, let's say when they were closing down, was there a whole bunch of breadsticks just sitting around you could take home?
Yeah, actually, Red Lobster is a part of the same company, and they were right next door to us.
Oh.
So a lot of times we would trade them for their Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Oh, my God. Y'all were slinging. See, when I worked at Famous Dave's, we used to take cornbread home at the end of the night.
Yeah.
But we had nobody next to us to like play this fun game.
Be a
And I
deal.
got sick
Oh
of
yeah,
cornbread.
we would trade baskets of breadsticks for baskets of Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Oh.
Who knew in the fast food world, or that's not really fast food, but in the chain restaurant world, there was dealers of cornbread, breadsticks, and cheddar biscuits.
Hey, those are the best items there.
They really are.
I want to go to Olive Garden so bad.
Yeah, they don't open for a while. We're trying to call them. Hey, Mike, thanks, man. Appreciate you checking in.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
Make sure you text ahoy right now
Jeez.
to 312-591-8300. Can we promise you some breadsticks? No. But you will get tickets to Nothing But Thieves at the Vic, Saturday, September 23rd. And you'll also qualify for the golden ticket, everything Q101 does for an entire year.
How is it so hard? How is it so hard to get a reservation at that balcony table?
Well,
This is ridiculous.
I don't think anybody ever sits there. You want a waiter going up with your pasta on a spiral staircase and drops it all on the way
They're
up?
going to spit my food.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101, the weekend Q101 coming up here in about 6 minutes. Everything going on around Chicagoland that you may not be aware of, a bunch of free stuff. We'll break it down for you. This is the artist that stole Lollapalooza. It's Noah Khan, Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
All right, it's time for the weekend Q101. Brian Kenzie on Q101. And also, Case the producer joins us because he puts together an amazing blog And a lot of people say, I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to get there. It makes it super easy at Q101.com of things going on in and around Chicagoland. And many of them are free and just get you out of the house. It can be beautiful and go do something. So, Case, why don't you start like you always do with some concerts?
Another glorious weekend of live music in Chicago, but not a lot of shows that I would say are on the Q101 radar. So I want to expand our horizons a little bit, let people know that tomorrow night at the United Center, Chance the Rapper is celebrating 10 years of his acid rap album.
Jeez.
And that is, I think, up there with Siamese Dream and From Here to Infirmary and Smoking Pope's Born to Quit is one of the best albums in the history of Chicago music. So congratulations to him on 10 years of that.
Can't believe that's 10 years old.
I know. If you don't like Chance the Rapper, Tim Allen is doing some comedy tomorrow night in Waukegan, Genesee Theater. Limited tickets still available for that.
I would just try to guess that if you don't like Chance the Rapper, you do like Tim Allen.
It seems like it's one or the other. The Venn diagram is two circles for those two acts.
I'll tell you what, I'm that little one in the middle when they overlap. I like both.
I like both, too.
Silent majority
That's what
over
she
here.
said.
And then I want to mention Sunday night for the Jurassic Park superfans like myself. Jeff Goldblum is playing live jazz music at the Vic Theater. It is Jeff Goldblum and the Mildred Snitzer Orchestra.
What?
What is happening this weekend?
Limited tickets still available. Jeff Goldblum is playing jazz music at the Vic. I will not be there. I do not like jazz. It is a nonsense genre. But I do like Jeff Goldblum, and if you go, I hope you have a good time.
That was
You don't like
horrible.
scatting?
No, I don't.
was
And
the
the
whole-
whole thing is such nonsense.
Don't go on a jazz anti-rant
I'm not
here.
going to. I'm not going to.
Because it's a terrible take.
You
But it
put
sucks.
anti in the wrong part of that sentence.
I did. A little dyslexia
Don't
hit
do
me
a
for a
jazz
second.
anti-rant.
Don't do an
That
anti-jazz
would be
rant.
him doing a rant
Just a rant against rants?
with a jazz theme. I hate rants.
Zooba-dabba-dooba, rants suck. Also, Jeff Goldblum performing at the Vic is wild.
Yeah, tickets still available. I don't know. It's like one of those deals where I think it sounds really good on paper, but then if you buy a ticket, then you have to go watch him play jazz.
But you're just gonna be like, hey, do your character from the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Be like scared of dinosaurs way up there.
Hey, go into the line. You're too busy trying to see if you could and not think about if you should.
That's good.
That's my Jeff Goldblum.
That's good.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right.
Brian, what are you looking for? This is a big weekend for you. What are you looking forward to?
The Air and Water Show is my favorite thing every year in Chicago. In fact, we're going to start seeing the Jets fly over pretty soon. Today's the practice day. It's Saturday and Sunday. I never go Saturday and Sunday.
No.
Because it's a mess. It's a million people on the lakefront. But today, and you know what? You don't have to go to the lakefront. You can go anywhere around about a 5-6 mile stretch, and you're going to see those planes go through the city and buzz of the Cubs game that Kenzie will be at this afternoon. It is just Chicago, one of the coolest things ever. And the first time I remember living downtown, very young, I remember the plane coming over. I thought we were at war.
Oh, it happens every year because I'm normally not on top of it, and then I'll go outside of NBC Tower right after the show, and a fighter jet flies over,
Yeah.
and I think, oh, here it is. It's coming.
They love it. It's the best one in the country because of the skyline we have, and they take advantage of it, and it's hilarious. The Thunderbirds are performing. But if you have a chance to skip out if you're downtown at work, or maybe just even wherever you are, just go today. I think they practice from like 10 a.m. to about 12:30 or 1 today, and it's going to start soon. We're going to start hearing it. It's awesome. I
It's
love
funny
it.
that they practice, like, they do drills for fighter jets.
Like
You know
they
what
might,
I mean?
Yeah, they might mess up.
Yeah, yeah. Oops.
Yeah, yikes. So that's going on. Kenzie, what do you got going on?
So like Brian said, because he's a Thunder Steeler, I'm going to be at the Cubs game today. If you want to come say hi, it's my part of the show.
Sorry to steal that big thunder there. I was like going to the Cubs
really
game.
rude. Also, I'll be hosting a charity event tomorrow night at the Schaumburg's Boomer Stadium. My husband and I are hosting it. He's also playing in it because it's a charity or it's a softball game. So all the proceeds go to. This is a tough, little initial thing for me. NWSRA, which is the Northwest Special Recreation Association. You probably don't know what that is unless it's involved the thing you needed to go to in your life. But it's a recreation center that specializes in children and adults with disabilities. So it's a place that they can go. It's awesome. Again, it's going to be at the Schaumburg's Boomer Stadium. There's going to be tons of stuff there. And tickets are only $5. You get to
Wow.
watch a game, which is fun.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
great you're doing that.
Oh, yeah. That's what I spend my weekend doing, helping people, Brian. What do you spend your weekend doing?
I'm going to eat some stuff for sure. I'm going to go to Nookie's, the diner, after this Air and Water show today, but we'll see what happens. Also, you got Rib Fest You've got the Lobster Fest in Navy Pier. You've got Sangria Fest in Humboldt Park, Bowls Fest. There's so much going on.
That kicks off the Pepsi and United Center relationship this week. That's their big launches at Bulls Fest.
Oh, boy.
I can't wait to have a Mountain Dew during a Blackhawks game this year. Oh, it's good stuff.
All that information, all the stuff is at the blog at Q101.com that Case puts together for you so you can find all of the information. Q101.com, the weekend, Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Oh, man, it's been a great week. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 and Case, the producer, in the studio as well, because it's just been a blast. Have you had fun, everybody? Kenzie, you have fun?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
That was good.
That's good.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It's all right. You too?
Yeah, it's fun.
Don't
Yeah.
follow her lead. You're excited.
I'm having the time of my life, Brian.
God.
No, it's been great.
I had a great time this week.
This week has been absolutely delightful. All the crew members have been hilarious on the text line. Got so many DMs about the funny stuff that we've said. I always like that. It's been a good week.
Okay, that's it. There you go. Let's go.
Wow.
A golden ticket continues next week. So
Oh,
the
yeah,
fun
it's
doesn't
done.
stop here.
It's not done.
It continues with Joey Dominic
That's
coming in for
right.
Lauren today in just minutes. So stay here every hour. Your chance to get the golden ticket. Everything Q101 does for an entire year. Free concerts, thousands of hours for you. Let's get to our takeaways from the entire week and today's shows of Brian and Kenzie. Takeaway from Kelly, Northwest Indiana. Kenzie wants to have dinner with Britney Spears on the veranda at Olive Garden and throw breadsticks at the peasants.
I want to sit there. 219 texted in and said, takeaway, if a rooster got a vasectomy, it'd only be able to say a doodle-doo.
That's true. Let's see. Trucker Mike texts in. Takeaway, Nissan Rogues are badass. They are. Joe texted in. Kenzie doesn't want talk on the talk show.
That's true.
My God, is all we do.
Yep. A lot of Kenzie in this one. Armored Truck Doug checked in.
Oh, she's very funny, Brian.
Takeaway.
Part of the show.
If
Part of the talk show.
When she talks, if not playing the songs, if I'm bitten by the erection spider, Kenzie won't save me because I could take care of it myself. According
The
to
whole
her,
thing sounds like it's made up by men to get, more help.
the erection spider.
Yeah.
You do have to go to the podcast to figure out what the hell we're talking about here. And the podcast can be found at Q101.com and anywhere you get your podcasts. Also, reminder, tomorrow morning, 8 to 10, is a throwback edition of the show. So things that you might have missed during the week, some of these takeaways, it's all there tomorrow. Case puts that together.
I do.
Yeah.
Go listen to it.
Good job. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Miss a moment, miss a lot. Q101.com for the podcast.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.